Testing 1, 2, testing mic 1, 2.
My name is Joe Hutchinson, and I'm here to support my neighbor and friend, East Austin tonight, Andy Bucknall.
Well, thank you, Joe. And my name is Andrew Bucknall, and I am a candidate for City Council District 1. So today is an exciting day, and today is also the 60th anniversary of Brown versus the Board of Education, which established something that was known as separate but equal. We all know that separate is not equal. We're still separate, and in many ways we're still unequal. We have excessive use of force, even deadly use of force, much higher against African Americans. And even affordable housing that is for people who earn a lot more than the people who live in the area already. So we have to think about what we're doing, and we have to be open to see the world from other people's eyes. So I'm going to tell you a story about something that opened my eyes. I met this lady, and her name was Mary, and she was a survivor of Hurricane Katrina. And she was a great lady. She was just really remarkable. And she told me this story that I always remember. She said, "Andrew, I was never going to fly. There was nothing they could do to get my feet off the ground. I had both my feet on the ground, and that was where they were going to stay. But you know what, Mr. Andrew, one time they had me in a basket hanging from a wire on a helicopter after that hurricane, and they took me over there to the center and they laid me down with a bunch of old people. And I sat there with them. We're sitting on that cold cement just waiting. We didn't know what was going to happen. It was starting to get dark. And they came up and they put a blanket over the lady behind me. And I said, "Why did you do that?" And you know what they told me? They said she was dead. And they left her laying right there with us old people, dead, covered with a blanket. And it was getting dark, and I was laying down on that cold cement, and I felt the cold coming up through my skin and into my bones, and I knew what it was. It was death. And it was coming for me. And I closed my eyes, and I closed my fists, and I was ready for death. And I wasn't going to open my eyes, and I wasn't going to open my hands. And then I felt this pulling. And Mr. Andrew, I opened my eyes that day, and I'll never forget my guardian angel Anthony. And Mr. Andrew, I opened my eyes that day, and I'm never going to close my eyes again. Today is the 60th anniversary of Brown versus the Board of Education, but we're still separate, and we're still not equal. We still need to see the world through other people's eyes, and we need to come together so we can find strength in diversity to accomplish the barriers that we have before us. And I want to thank you all for coming out today as we embark on this adventure together, this campaign to help elect me, Andrew Bucknall, as your candidate for City Council District 1. Thank you.